financial literacy is a real thing, and I wasn't taught that growing up. I was scrolling on Instagram today, or TikTok, and on my TikTok in the comments, that was one of the things that was a repeated comment, was like, I remember when you couldn't make rent. And I would be lying if I said that I didn't tear up a little bit, because I so remember those hard times, and I so remember what that felt like, and literally counting down to like change and singles to pay my rent. And so it's such a good feeling to be where I'm at. If I'm being completely transparent, making sure that my credit stays where it is. Because through this whole process, they check your credit through the whole thing. And it's taken me a really long time to get my credit where it is, and I want to maintain it, right? Like, I don't want it to just like go to crap. And so trying to make sure that I'm not making any extra purchases during this time. I'm not refinancing anything, like making sure all my bills are paid on time, nothing goes into collections. Like, financial literacy is a real thing, and I wasn't taught that growing up. And so trying to get everything in order now and doing it under pressure is a little intimidating. So we did hit a delay, but it was my own fault. I wanted to stop production so that we could reconfigure the downstairs. Like, I had a little bit of a mind change. And so I think it added about six to 8 weeks to the time frame. So we're looking at 7-8 months total. So in the house that I live in now and my previous house that I just sold, they had a basement, and my kids pretty much tore them up, and I never went down there. So it just seemed like an extra space. It was like out of sight, out of mind. And then I would have the anxiety of like, oh my God, now I need to go clean it because I forgot about it for so long. Because it just seemed like I just wasn't down there. It wasn't being used by me. So I'd rather use like a billiards room that could be for like a game room for adults and also for kids. This house, I did a first floor master, or first floor owner suite, so that, you know, if it ends up being the house that I retire in, everything will be on one floor. Eventually my kids will move out and I won't have to use the stairs, you know, when I'm older. And I'm trying to think, and I do have like a little area to sit outside off of my owner's suite, which is really nice. I'm gonna screen it in and have like a little porch area for outside. And I think that's super cute and like relaxing. So I'm excited about that. My office has soundproof walls so that I can do my podcasting and not hear my kids in the other rooms, which was super cool. I didn't even know that was an option. I also have a dog room, which is super exciting. I don't post my dogs very often because, you know, people have their opinions on them. But I do have a full dog room, and it's going to have, for the crate area, a bathing area. I used to be, for people that don't know, I used to be a dog bather at PetSmart. So I want to have that whole setup. And then it has an automatic door to go outside so that when we're not home, they don't necessarily have to be crated, but we'll teach them how to go in and out of the automatic door into the dog run. And then I have a bathroom in the back of the house that actually doesn't have access to the rest of the house. So when you come in and out of the pool area, you're not dripping your wet clothes all the way through my house, which has happened at my last 2 homes. So I don't want that happening this time. I want to keep my floors nice and drip your way right into that outside bathroom. It's funny because I get mixed reviews on that. I've definitely been in at least 5, I think, over the past 10 years, at least 5 houses. And people look at it as a bad thing, but my kids are fine. And it really has taught me what I like and what I don't like and what I want in this house. So it's been really helpful. I definitely want to stick to like the edgy vibe. I feel like I get very bored easily. And if it has a little bit of edge to it from the beginning, I think I won't get as bored. Where in the very, very beginning, I was like, I want clean lines, neutrals, whites. I don't want color anywhere. But then I start to like get bored with it. And so I was like, if I put a little edge in there in the beginning, those are like statement pieces that I can always change out for like a cheaper way than to like take out tile and put like new tile up and things like that. So statement pieces I think are a little bit easier to like interchange. So yeah, definitely wanted to stick with the edgy vibe for sure. I think it developed as I got older. I definitely have gone through some phases of what I like. But this one has been a phase, I guess, that has stuck with me for a longer period of time. So I'm hoping that this means that I'm doing the right thing, decorating the way that I think I want, that it will last. So oh my gosh, I just think back to how ugly everything was. Like I think my very first apartment, it was whatever I had, right? Like I distinctly remember my friend's grandmother gave me a towel and a clear shower curtain because that's all I had. I didn't have the money to like decorate. And then just thinking like I had like, I think it was just like a clear shower curtain. And so it was just whatever. And then I think like once I started to like be able to like afford things, I remember putting up a plastic zebra print shower curtain. Oh my God, that was awful. That was so hideous. I can't even believe I did that. And I was like an adult. I was probably like 20 years old and I put a zebra print shower curtain up. Oh my gosh, it was so ugly. And then everything in that apartment was hand-me-downs other than the curtain that I was so proud of. My curtains were like floral and my cousin gave them to me. My friend worked with someone who gave me the couch. Like it was a mess. And then I moved into a townhouse and I think I got like, remember that? Those like big love sack couches that you could like, there were like human Legos. I was dying to have that. I needed to have it. I spent like one of my biggest paychecks on it and I needed it. And then I couldn't figure out how to like rearrange the couch, like the shape of it. Oh my God, but again, in that house, nothing matched. It was like still like some hand-me-downs from the apartment and trying to make it work. I think my bedroom was red. I don't know if you guys remember that from Teen Mom, but I didn't watch enough HGTV. I don't even think I had cable. So thankful for HGTV now.